So why do some people learn super fast while others struggle for years? What if I told you that the difference is not about talent, not about IQ, and not even about how many hours you practice? The difference is that some people know how to learn while most of us were never taught the skill. And today I'm going to show you the secret formula that makes learning faster, easier, and actually fun. And don't worry, I'll keep it simple. If you can understand TikTok memes, I hope you can understand this. Let's start with something powerful, the 80-20 rule. This rule says 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort, which basically means stop wasting on learning useless stuff. Think about learning a language. Most people buy a big fat dictionary with 50,000 words. But in reality, you only need the most common 2,000 words to understand the 80% of daily conversations. So instead of memorizing the words like hippopotamus, I don't even know if I said it right, but instead of learning these heavy words on day one, maybe just learn hello, thank you, and where's the bathroom? Because honestly, you are going to need these words way more often. So 80-20 rule is like asking yourself, what are the most important bricks you need to build the house, instead of wasting years decorating the bathroom tiles when the roof is still missing. Next, embrace failure. Now let me tell you something you won't like. If you want to learn fast, you have to fail fast. Yeah, I know failure hurts. It feels like ordering a pizza and getting pineapple on it. But in learning, failure is the best feedback system. Think of a child learning to walk. They fail, they cry, and then they try again. Imagine if babies had brains like us and they go like, oh no, I fell once. I guess walking is not for me. Well, in that case, humanity would still be crawling today. The truth is, every time you fail, your brain gets a free lesson. It's like universe is giving you notes. Hey buddy, don't worry about this, but just try this instead. So don't run away from failure, run into it. Fail faster, fail cheaper, and fail smarter. Now, here is a system I wish school had taught us, the learning cycle. It has 4 steps. Number 1, try something and probably fail. Reflect on what went wrong. Learn new information to fix it and try again. And guess what? You repeat this cycle again and again. This is the secret. Most people stop at step 1. They fail, they feel embarrassed, and they quit. But real learners keep going. They use this cycle like a washing machine. Put your mistakes in and let them spin, and you come out cleaner next time. By the way, if you're finding these tips helpful and useful, take a second right now to please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel to grow by pushing this to more people. And also make sure that you don't miss any future videos. All right, back to the secrets. Next, active recall. Okay, now let's talk about something sciencey, but don't worry, I won't go too deep into it. Most people study like this. They read notes again and again, highlight in 5 colors, and make the book look like rainbow. But when exam comes, brain goes blank. Why? Because reading is passive and your brain is just chilling. Here comes the active recall into the picture. Active recall means instead of reading the answer, you ask yourself the question. For example, instead of reading the capital of France is Paris, you cover the answer and you test yourself. What's the capital of France? And that's it. Your brain wakes up and starts working. It's like the difference between watching someone else doing push-ups and actually doing push-ups. And only one of them gives you muscles, and it's not watching. So when you study, don't just read. Quiz yourself, explain it to a friend, or even talk to your cat. Your cat won't care, but your brain will. Now, do you use active recall when you study, or are you the person that highlights everything until the book glows in the dark? Let me know in the comments. Next, learn slowly to learn fast. This one sounds weird, but to learn faster, you must go slower. Let me explain. Think of cooking. If you try to learn how to make pasta, biryani, sushi, and cake all at once, you'll just end up with a disgusting food disaster. But if you master one dish at a time, you'll actually improve. Same with skills. Focus on one sub-skill until you're solid. If you're learning guitar, don't just try to play the full rock concert on day 1. Just learn one chord, then another, then slowly piece them together. Slow, deliberate practice builds strong foundations. It's like leveling up in a video game, one level at a time. Nobody jumps from level 1 to fighting the dragon boss directly. Lastly, growth mindset, immersion, and obsession. Now here's the mental side of learning, the stuff that separates average learners from masters. If you think I'm just bad at math or I'll never learn this, guess what? You have already lost it. But if you believe I can improve and suddenly everything changes, that's called a growth mindset. Think about Michael Jordan. He was cut from his high school basketball team. Imagine if he thought, well, I guess I suck. It's time to be an accountant for me. But he didn't. He believed he could improve, and the rest is history. A growth mindset means treating your brain like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets, and just like muscles, sometimes it hurts, it gets tired, but it always grows. If you really want to learn something, you also need immersion, which means you must surround yourself with it. For example, if you're learning French, Change your phone language to French and watch French movies. Even label things in your house with French words. Yes, even your toothbrush can say brosse dents. Excuse me if I butchered the pronunciation. The point is, the more you immerse, the faster your brain connects the dots. It's like swimming. You can't just read about how to swim. You have to jump into the water. And then comes obsession. This is the fuel. The people who master things aren't always the smartest. They are the ones who think about it constantly. They dream about it, they live it. Some might call it crazy, but crazy is where greatness lives. So the formula is very simple. Believe you can improve, surround yourself with the skill, and let yourself get a little obsessed. That's the final step to the mastery. Remember, learning is not just about collecting facts, it's about building the skill of learning itself. Once you master this, you can learn anything: languages, instrument, business, even chess if you really want to. So what's the next thing you want to learn? Let me know in the comments and click on this video to watch more valuable content like this, and I'll see you in the next one.